Hello guys, so Jerry speaking. Over 2 years ago, Robert MacNeil, who inspired me to make films, TV content over the past 19 years, had passed away at the age of 93. So, with that in mind, I have to go back to 2 years ago. Man, I gotta think here. Okay, I got it. That really got me to do, that really got me hooked to do something, okay? So, it all started the following morning before he passed, before this happened. I was at work at Somewhere Zakra with my former boss, Ron Barry. And the jokester behind it, Joe, who told me, you need to get ready to go to the Orange Blue game. I'm like, okay, very excited for you. Very exciting stuff right there. It's gonna be right. And of course, the following, and I'm like, see you, right, and see how it went, blah, blah. And I'm like, okay, that's fine. Have a good weekend. And by that time range, I was like, so get ready, get going. By the time that happened, I was about to get going. By noon, I have a stream to do it. Noon to 4. Get ready for a stream to do Friday show. Episode number 409 on my Ocean Friday show back in 2024. It used to be What Happened. So, by that time range, I was laughing my ass off. Excuse my language, but laughing my ass off with Remix. And he was telling me some fart jokes, and then by that happened, I was like, oh my god, something was, by the end of the show, something was terribly wrong. Randy Hansen, who told me this. Robert, MacNeil, who got me inspired to do film and TV content over the years, has died today. And by that time, I was looking at the PBS News website, and I was like, oh my god, I flipped it over for some reason, and just run off in the middle of nowhere, and the hallway to the garage, thinking, I was screaming and hollering, thinking, heavy metal wise, thinking, what? Robert MacNeil died, and then he opened, and my stepdad, God rest his soul, opened the door, thinking, what happened? And I just told him, Robert MacNeil had passed away, and I just hugged him tight, just see what's going on, and I had to call mom, check on her, and check what happened, and just figure see what happened, and then I called my dad, and he's like, he had a long life. I'm like, yeah, he had a long life. He inspired me to do some personal, film and TV content the past 19 years now. And well, 17 back then was 19 now, but, hard work, but, that's just me. But then we watched the news out that following night about his, about what happened, the tributes and everything. And it was all there, So, it just mixed up, The next day, the day after his death, I went to go to the Orange and Blue game to see Billy in person for the second time in the Orange and Blue game. And it just shocked me to death what's going on. And I thought, what's been happening next, And it just broke me to tears, when I was at Gainesville, And I was doing my 4-day recovery when it happened. And I didn't know what to do next. I was telling everybody the following Monday after I came home from work, figure what's been going on. And I've been sober while this happened that following Friday. Because I don't know what to do next, But, that's just me, of course. But then after that was done, I was thinking about Robin and Jim. I was going to a trip to D.C. That following September after his death and everything, and then in honor of Robin and Jim, to speak about them, But, and then months went on, hours, not hours, but, over a year and a half later, I was thinking what's going on, but then I got a text from, Robin's daughter, Alice MacNeil, that following November, soon after I get done with Arts in DC trip. The text I sent back in 2021, and she was telling me, thank you, Luke, for your kind words, XOXO. And I was so blessed to see what's going on with Alice MacNeil. I was very happy to see what happens, I miss Robin, I miss Jim, but, it still happens to see what happens to Robin and Jim, But, but I was thinking about both Robin MacNeil and Jim Lehrer to this very day. Without them, I won't be talking about this for the company and the support of my mom and I formations, like what the opening acts with my late stepdad and all that, just how much we mean support the company and make films and TV content and documentaries and reaction videos inspired by Fine Bros and all that stuff, But, it makes sense. I'm near close to be having 2,000 shows of eligible reacts. But, it's just a case. And then, another inspiration I got was Dabo, the creator of Vanilla and Orange. But, I'll talk about that another time, but, and Bob Ray and Fox. But anyway, Robert MacNeil was if he wasn't here today, he would have been 95 years old, So, that would answer your question anyway. But, it caught me in a shock, So, that answers your question anyway. But, hope you enjoyed this, Rob MacNeil tribute 2 years later video. Hope you enjoy that. It's gonna be, it's gonna be 4 gameplay 7 videos for you guys to enjoy. Till next time, suggest my bit, out. See ya.